Hey, YouTube. Hi. Hi, WM. Hi, everyone. So I'm going to post on Facebook really quickly that I'm live, just because I usually do. Sometimes I don't, but usually I just thought it would be funny to put. Hi, Danny. Hi, Jason. Hang on one second. Perfect. No, I'm not. What? First one here, yeah. Hi, Divine Spirit. Hi, Andre. Hmm? Hi, Red Witch. Oh dear. That's as far as I could get. I tried, you guys. Hi, Moses. Hi, Cole. Whew. And the crowd roars wild. The ghost stop is from random generator. I know. Yep. Hi, sweetie. Yeah, you guys, I slept until now. Like, I just got up at 11:30. It was wild. Did I so much? These glasses are so fucking dirty. Oh my gosh. Hang on, you guys. I gotta clean them. I can't go around like that. I just can't. It's against all the rules. Let's see. My chair is noisy. I think it needs to be like WD-40. Oh my gosh, I haven't slept that much in my whole life, like altogether. That was a lot of sleep. And then when I woke up, I had so many wrinkles, and I was like, hey, I thought I was supposed to make the wrinkles go away getting sleep, not being worse. I like to work with, yes, I love bugs. I like to work with them. I hate mosquitoes and wasps that sting you, but I like their nests to put in my gopher dust, excuse me, in my doom powder. But yeah, no, I don't. I'm not crazy about bugs, but I like to work with them. I love to put people in fire hill. Hi, Tammy. Okay, hang on. Is that Carl? I can't see. Kari, maybe? Let me, please, clean. I must have like oil over these from last night. Oh, that's. Does anyone else go through this, or is it just me? Like, come on. Oh my gosh. Kari! Woo! Hi, Blue. I hope you are well. I'm fantastic. I just slept a lot. Had a lot of stuff going on in there. I've been going through a lot because my ex caused me to work. I know. I'm 26. Oh, don't cry. I'm putting her in the fire ant hill. There'll be nothing left of her. I'm good. Hi, Nancy. I am done doing love spells. Will you help me, Blue? Yeah, she's going in the fire anthill tomorrow. You just have to wait till curse night. You don't want to be doing it on love night. Is this lagging or is it just me? It's probably me, Nancy. Technically, it's Saturday, but not for me. For me, it's Friday. Tomorrow night, Saturday night. Tonight, when I step outside and look at the moon, I see Friday night. Not by the hour, but by the moon. It's Friday moon. It's a Friday moon, my friend. Let me check my Wi-Fi. So, excuse the finger. Open up. There we go. We should be good now. What? Let's see. Well, Lucifer is a god. See, Nicole says, it is important to learn to transmute negative energy. Calm your nerves. Pull all the negative energy off of you. Ball it up and blow it away while saying her name. Blue teaches that it helps. It really does. It does help. I go crazy at full moon. I remember I jumped down the stairs and started running. I have a lot of energy, so it's crazy in the daytime. No. Yeah, I'm not in the daytime. I'm like a zombie. I'm just like this all day. Really? No, I don't want to be awake. Do you Binding Obsession love spells on Friday too? Yes, I do. Nope, I do. I do them on. Well, I have so many, so it's hard because I have many clients this week. I don't always have this many clients, but this week I'm booked like to the hills, and I love it, and I'm super excited that I'm booked. I just want to see. That's all. I just want to see. Okay, let me see. Where am I at? Okay, on Friday too, or is it on different days? Just saving up. I do. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are love days. How can I tell when my enemies suffer? You can't. You'll just have to wait. You can't tell. I mean, unless you know them and you hear about them and you stalk them on Facebook, or even people on Facebook won't say like when their shit's going down. People won't talk about it when they're having marital problems, or they don't want everybody to know their business. And so usually people will just not say anything. But so you're just going to have to know that it's happening and not worry about it. Don't think about it. Just kind of let it roll off of you, because if you think about it, then you're taking in that energy. So you don't want it. You just let it go. I paid for her surgery and I'm still in debt and taking advantage of my money. Yeah, it's not nice. That's not cool, man. But we must be patient. is tomorrow. I was crying today. I hate life. I wish life was better when I cry or in a depression state. I don't really feel Goddess Hecate energy. Man, I'm glad I don't get like that very often. What can I do to have people that owe me money do it? Pay what you owe spell. I've done many pay what you owe spells for large amounts of money, and is what I do is I put them in like a clay. That's when I use my clay poppets, and then I put manifestation, domination herbs in them and around them with bugs and stuff, and then I use a lot of purple, and I tell them to pay what they owe. They can't eat, can't sleep, they can't do anything. They feel guilt and shame until they pay what they owe. And that's all they could think about. Good night, Red Witch. It's hard to find out. Yeah, but you'll find out eventually, but it does take time. Hi, Kelly. Pop in my ex. I need that cash, haha. You pop it up. You're a witch. You can do it, sister. You can do it. Yeah, you do, because you need to hurry up and get to Colorado. I need you here. What does your boyfriend think of what you do? Does he support you? And does he know the studies like do you? No, he doesn't know anything. Like, does he know you're a princess? Yeah, he knows who I am. He tries to not, he doesn't like to think about it. It doesn't bother him so much, I don't think. He's not like scared or anything like that, maybe, but he respects it, he supports it, he doesn't have a choice. And so he has to be okay with it. It's not an option, because it's who I am. And so he has to support it. What are you up to tonight? Well, I'm starting out with this. Come back, love finding, love obsession. Ghost radio needs to be put on. I'm doing this love finding obsession spell for DA to start with. That's what I'm starting with. Hang on, we got to put the ghost box on because I'm getting in trouble. You're in Colorado? You would love to perform a ritual with me one day. I bet you would. Where in Colorado do you live? No, not this one. I need... Whew. That is not it. This one. Sorry. Having a conversation with myself. That's loud. Aurora. It's kind of far away. What is your strongest spell? They're all strong. Have you been to New Jersey? I live here. Nope. I don't think so. No. I've been to like Wisconsin, so I've been all through that way. And I've been to like St. Paul and stuff like that. It's too humid for me. I can't. Ugh. You're from North Dakota? New Jersey sucks bad. Move to Colorado. Oh. My gym teacher is bipolar. First minute, he's nice. Next minute, yeah, that's not good. Okay, where am I at? It's hot. It's about 90 degrees here. Too hot. That is way too hot. It's hot here too, though, but at least it's not humid hot. And so I stay by the air. I sleep through the heat. Can't do it. Tell us about your teenage life. I'm always with the deep questions. I'm an Aquarius. Oh boy. Colorado is awesome. I live in Aurora. Cortez is far away. Yes, it is. My teenage years, I was a very bad person. But I survived somehow. Not sure how, but I didn't have good. I had a lot of issues because of some stuff that happened to me that I didn't know about until later. But no, I wasn't a witch. I was, but I didn't know about it when I was a teenager. You have to, Moses, if you have to go back and watch my reading with Ryan, the pink one. There's one that's like pinkish and it has like, I don't know, some design. If you watch that, it'll explain a lot about me and what I went through and stuff. And you'll know like all my little secrets from when I was growing up and what happened and stuff like that. When Ekate was there telling me what happened to me and things like that, and I didn't believe it. I was like, no, they would never do that, and blah blah blah. And then she's like, well, you need to get confirmation. And then she put this guy there to do a reading for me, and so I had the reading done. And this was back when, that person was really good still and still doing it. I don't think he's doing readings anymore, but I could be wrong, but I don't know. I don't keep up with him. We were really good friends for a while, but something happened and we just are not anymore. But you don't find them, they find you. Oh, how did they found me? I didn't know anything. I just started going through all this stuff. And they just Ekate saved me. She just kind of stepped in and saved me. Yes, I've been hearing them. Is that you? But it's a big crazy. Anyway, so I went to that person. They gave me confirmation on every single thing that she was telling me. And I got really angry and and I had to like calm down and then handle it. But so basically, yeah, you can watch that and you'll know. I don't want to get into all that because then I'll get angry. And I have to do love tonight. Unexpected. I mean, like how you found her. She did it. I didn't know anything. I was a Christian. Kind of, but I wasn't like I wasn't going to church or anything. But I was like, He said unexpected. But he didn't. So your name is Moise, and I keep calling you Moses. I'm saying your name wrong. Is that what you're telling me? You guys. Sorry. Names. Oh my gosh. Hi, Kishma. Is he communicating? He might be. I don't know. But she would just. I don't want to break down. Not today. You're still the cutest. It's okay, Blue. Thank you, Nicole. But Ekate, when she comes, she'll do things to like, she'll physically manifest things in the physical so that you can research them or try to figure out what's happening. And, you know, she'll show you signs and she'll do things. Okay. And then you'll look it up and it'll be like the threefold goddess, the triple moon goddess. You know, things will happen and then you'll go, what is the spiritual meaning of this? And then they'll be like threefold goddess, triple goddess, this and that. And I still didn't know what that meant. And so I was like, so you're saying I'm the threefold goddess? Ooh, wow, okay, cool, you know, whatever. And then it was like, no, dummy. You're not the threefold goddess. Hekate's the threefold goddess. She's trying to talk to you. And I was like, oh. And then finally, I just got broke down so far. I couldn't handle it anymore. And so I just gave up and I gave in and I asked her to like just help me and take everything away, you know, all the bad things that were happening, to just get them all off me. And, you know, because I was being attacked by spirits, were attacking me because I'm a medium. And so it just like busted open, like everything busted open. And I couldn't handle it. And I mean, like my house would be swarming of orbs and you could watch them in the cameras just swarming my house, like bees, just swarms of orbs. And they still swarm a little bit, but not like they did. Good night, Danny. I do not do lessons for Lucifer teaching. How much do you charge as a teacher? I don't do lessons. Nope. Not a teacher, you guys. Not me. I'm not even initiated into the primal current. Maybe sometime in the future, but not right now. First, I have a lot of things to go through. I have to go through initiation at the Mother Temple. I'd have to do all kinds of things before I could even consider doing such a thing. He can. Lucifer's an awesome teacher. Hekate is an awesome teacher. Belial, they're all teachers. They can, whichever one you feel a connection to. They're ancient beings of creation. They could teach you anything. They can give you abilities or unlock your crystalline DNA, activate it, and everything will just come out. The only books that I could recommend to you are the primal books. I will never recommend any other book again, ever. No. The primal books are advanced books. I'm aware of that, but that's all I know, and that's all I believe in. So it's a primal thing. Everyone has crystalline DNA inside of them, and Hekate can activate it at any time she chooses. It's like your witchy DNA. Give us a link. Primalcraft.com. Belial is sometimes a hostile teacher. Planet. He's not hostile. He's just comes across that way. But he's beautiful and sweet. You won't find him humorous. Like Lucifer has a sense of humor, and you'll find, if you want to learn, if you want to learn with humor and things like that, that's fine. But Belial just doesn't have that kind of personality. But he can be very loving and sweet, and at the same time he could be ruthless and savage and can tear shit up, which I love that about him. Have you ever seen hell? Well, I don't think of it like you guys think of it. When I go there, when I go to those realms, okay, I see things like caves and rocks, and also deserts, and black lakes or things like that. I don't see there's fire involved, obviously, because fire is an element. It's very important to have that balance. And Lucifer's got, fire around him, and he will burn you, and he'll burn all the bad things off of you, and this kind of thing. But for me, when he comes around, his vibrations do it. And so, I don't know, it's serious. It's different for me. Teach us how to do it. Is it from the books? We all want to know. Yes, it's in the books. But the things that I know about are things that, the only things that I tell you about are the things that I've been through myself. I don't necessarily tell you guys things that are in the books, because you could probably go through the books and here and there and find things that I've been through in the books. People love to do that. Primal people really enjoy going, oh my gosh, this is Blue. Blue did this. Blue did that. My primal brothers and sisters like to do that. But it's hard, you guys. It's not a cakewalk, I went through a lot of stuff last night that I'm still trying to sort out, or today when I was sleeping for the entire day and night. They took me to this place, and there was this giant screen, and I was looking up at it, and a movie screen, and then there were text messages on there, and I was like, that makes no sense. I remember thinking, it's incomplete. It doesn't make sense. What does it mean? And then I remember hearing, don't worry about it. We'll activate it when you need to remember this. You'll remember it. So stop worrying about remembering everything. And I was like, okay. And then the next thing I knew, I was yelling at people. Well, there was this guy, and he was trying to make everyone fear Lucifer and Belial. And I was yelling at him to quit trying to make everyone scared, that's not cool, and to fuck off. And I was just yelling at him that they're not scary, and quit trying to make everyone scared. And I hate it when people try to control us with fear, because, well, for one, that's so freaking mean. That's like total bullshit. It's like, but we grow up that way. Our parents start us out like that. You keep looking at people like that, somebody's going to come and smack you on the back, and your face is going to stay like that forever. We grow up learning how to be controlled by fear. And so when it's like normal, when we get older and people fall into the wrong things because they're being controlled by fear. Anyways, pisses me off. I don't like it. So when people try to manipulate me with fear, I get a little, it's like a thing. I send my Beatles. All right, how come my thing's not scrolling? I don't like burning candles. I do spells without candles. Well, that's okay. You could use other elements. Maybe you prefer to work with water or crystals. Obviously crystals, huh? But there's other elements. You don't have to use fire element all the time. I like to use all of the elements. I think they approach you in the form that suits you best. Yeah, however you think, however you have it set in your mind, that's what you're going to see. That suits you best, to help you best. I am such a soft-hearted person, and they have all been tender, loving, and gentle to me. I don't know what that flashing light is, you guys. There's no candles lit. Can you see your future? Yeah, in your dreams. Yeah. And how can we control it? With alchemy magic? Have you heard of Arabian and Hoodoo Delish? I have. And black, yes, I have. What do you think of animal sacrifice? I think it's heartbreaking. Andre, he is awesome but sweet. Billy L taught me a lot, but I am a knucklehead, so he taught me with such hardness. Yeah. Well, I think it's everybody's different, okay? He's just, I just don't see that. I mean, sometimes he yells at me, like I'll call him because I heard a bang, and he'll be like, what what do you want? I'll be like, but there was a bang. It scared me. He's just like, oh my gosh. Skull and Bones. What do you think of Skull and Bones? Or the Illuminati? I got invited to be in the Illuminati. Is that what you wrote? It gives you knowledge. It's funny. It's not. I'm not into that. I would be afraid of Lucifer at first, but I love him, and he's very funny. He has the greatest sense of humor. We all know presidents are powerful people. What do you know about that? I'm not going to get into politics. I know so much because I always wanted to be in the left-hand path. I think I am. I like to work with Goddess. Working with Goddess isn't. Yes, you like it. Working with Goddess doesn't mean you're feminine. She can be just as ruthless as the rest. She is very primal. We'll just put it that way. In fact, if you want to be afraid of anyone, that's the one you should watch out for, because she has no limits. The ghost box says your name. What does he mean? They say a lot of things. What? They say a lot of things to me on there, and I don't always know what they mean. Andre Lucifer is great. I can't wait to get to know him more. Hi, Xprober 78. I gotta go back to the eye doctors and get better glasses, you guys. If a love spell is ineffective, is there a possibility that another spell was put on the target from another person? There's many reasons, but yes, that is possible. And that's why I always try to make sure that that's not happening when I'm casting. Well, one of the reasons, because yeah, it can fuck things up. The other witch can piggyback off of you and use your energy to do other things. Because we can do like energy strings, okay? If we're casting on someone, okay, so say this candle right here is somebody's spell. Okay, somebody else did this spell, and now they have string, they have a string on it. Okay, that's their energy that goes to them. And so then you want to do a spell on the same spell on the same people, the same spell, but a different witch. So then you're going to have your candle over here, but it's the same. And so then you're going to have your energy connected to it. And then you're over here. Well, they already have their energy connected to these people. So now that energy is going to connect to this energy. And then this energy is going to connect to both people. And so then you got a problem with me. Because then those witches are being able to connect to my energy, and Hecate does not like that. So you got to be careful with that shit when it comes to her children, or me anyways. She doesn't like people trying to connect to my energy. She gets pretty angry. It's a no, mustn't. I heard that. Simple Lucifer, which spells through the fire candle spell. Is that true? What would you do if another witch is targeting at the same target you're working at? I'm not going to do anything. If I'm already doing the spell and then my client goes and hires someone else to do the same spell, then whatever happens is their own fault. I mean, I can't say what's going to happen. All I can tell you is it's not going to be good, and do it. See what happens. Yeah, she doesn't play around. Do you do different spirits for different, sometimes situations? Yeah. No, I don't like to do. I admire their work. I admire their techniques and their way of working with the energy, and I love all magic. I think it's all beautiful because it all comes from my mother. And so everything comes from her that's magic. She is the queen of magic. She's the creator of it. It all comes from her. And so I love it all. But primal is the purest form. What would you do? Okay. To be closer to manifesting. What you can purchase to be closer to manifesting. I don't know what you're saying. Okay, Andre. Nope. Sorry, guys. This thing's just flipping all over. I apologize if I missed you. There is something I seen that skeptical about. He did an invocation with Lucifer and then threw a bunch of names in a fire to start off the relationship with him. What? Put names in the fire to start off that relationship with him. I don't understand why. I don't get it. I asked the best question. Okay. Would you say working directly with Primal is the quickest metaphor for manifestation spells? Yeah. I mean, what if you're casting on someone and it's not working and they're a witch and their magic goes back on you? Return to sender. Oh, are you asking if someone can return to sender with my castings? No, I don't believe so. I think that if I cast on you, I cast on you. That's it. I don't think that it's just out there. That's it. It's done. It's out there. It's never going away. There's no timestamp. There's no return to sender. The only thing that people could do is if they, hi Maya, is if they have a relationship with, say, Belial or Akate or Lucifer, and they go to them and they beg them to take it off, then that's a possibility. I don't know that they would do it, but it's a possibility. I would say that would be their only chance to get it off. But as far as putting it back on me, that they wouldn't allow it. They would just no. As far as sending it back to my client, that wouldn't be, I don't believe that would be allowed either. The only way I could see that they might do that is if I feel like okay, I'll use this as an example. Are they detectable? They used to be, but they're not anymore. Now, if they try to trace back, it goes back to Belial or Akate or Lucifer, and then what? Because it's just not allowed. Because everything I do through them, and so it's kind of like, that's it. But the only time I can see the gods allowing something to go back to one of my clients is if, what are you saying? Is if you cast on somebody and you curse them for absolutely no reason. Like if there is no just reason. Like if you just pulled something out of the air and you want to cast on them and you want to destroy them and they have done absolutely nothing. completely innocent. Nothing. You're just doing it for fun, you know, or whatever, because, you know, whatever, you're jealous or whatever, then maybe they might allow it just to teach you a lesson. But that's not going to come back to me. That's going to go back to you because I don't know what your reasons are. Sometimes people lie to me and tell me that they're doing it because this, and this, when this, and this never really happened. So if that's the case, then it comes back on you, then it's your own fault. Yeah. So nobody's going to do that. That's ridiculous. You know, that's like, who's going to pay me, you know, X amount of dollars to curse someone for absolutely no reason? Nobody's going to spend their hard-earned money on, you know, something like that for no reason. Who would do that? No one. I don't believe it. There's always a reason. And so, and I just trust my clients. I trust you guys that you would just, you know better. You're responsible adults. You're adults. You know, you're not going to do it. No, it's nonsense. Anyways, whatever. I just trust that you guys handle that part. I'm not going to like waste my energy on it. I'm preparing your work. The spirits don't tell you if it warrants the spell or not. Sometimes Akate will go, no, fuck her. That spell's on her for a reason. Like, I've had a couple of times people wanted me to take curses off of them. And she's like, no, that curse is on him for a reason. Let him have it. Your eyes. Look at they're blurry. I can't see. But sometimes that happens. So it's really hot. I wish it would rain. I'm sorry, Maya. Did you say something? Let me back up. I don't believe in karma. The gods and goddess protecting them. Will it work? That's a really good question, Jason. If I'm trying to cast on one of her children and I don't know it's one of her children, I don't cast on her children, so it's really hard to, I would never. She would tell me not to do it. But if I need to, if I'm having a problem with one of her children, then I take it to her. I don't try to cast on them. I don't take it upon myself. I've had many people who are her children who have come after me, just out of straight up jealousy. And so, I go to her. Other witches come at me. I don't want to know their information. I'm like, no, I don't want to know who they are. No, I don't want to know anything. I go straight to Belial and Akate. If it's someone I know or someone in my group or something like that, which has happened in the past, I don't cast on them. I go to Akate. I call Euronymous, who's the god of death, or I go to Belial and I say, Belial, what the fuck? You know, usually he's the one who tells me. Hang on a second, my battery's dying. Belial will always tell me. He gives me these amazing scorpion tells. He likes to do scorpion tells because, you know, he's the scorpion god. And so, hang on a second. we go. All better. I think. Is it better? Okay. Oh! Did you turn off? Oh, no, you're still on. He said your eyes. Hi. But yeah, if there's a witchy war going on, I stay out of it. I keep my hands off of it. I allow the gods to handle it. I take it to them. They always know. They always have my back because Akati knows that I'm not stupid enough to try to cast on one of her kids. I'm not going to cross her. Are you fucking kidding me? That's my mom. I just go to her and be like, yo, what's up with this one? And she'll fucking ream their asses and I don't have to do anything. And then they're like, what happened? Usually it's about she'll strip them down and restart them. I don't want to get stripped down and restarted. No, thank you. No. I'm too old for that. I don't have time in my life for that. There's not enough time to get stripped down and restart. No. I like to think I'm a little wiser than that. So yeah, I take it to them. And besides that, it gives you 2 or 3 stories you can tell us. Lucifer help or demons we will want to hear. And what if they have protection spell? Oh, I don't care about that. I don't care anything that they have on them. It might take a little while to get through it, but I don't care. If it's not primal, I don't care. When preparing your work, the spirits don't tell you if it warrants the spell or not. No. How's the weather there? I could tell you can't see, boo. It's really hot here too. Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow too. I got a lot of curses to do. Thank you, Moses, for the $2. I want the rain so badly. Me too. You haven't answered my question. Please don't stop. Hello, Blue. Hi, Bose. Okay, I have a pass-through before you cast a spell for me. I am on the street now and I need money to rent a house. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry, honey. So sorry. Please don't forget about me. I'm not going to forget about you, silly. Have you ever been asked to do something that is against your ethics? I really don't. Yeah, I have. But I really just don't have that many ethics. Do you know how many children Goddess Hecate has? No. Yeah, I have no idea. You'd have to ask her that. I'm going live tomorrow. Woo! All right. My top stories. My 2 favorite stories. Well, I have lots of amazing experiences. Many of them. I don't even know where to start. Let's see. I have lots with Hecate, all the time with Hecate. But there are some things I can't share with you guys because they're like ceremonial things. All right, we'll just go for it. Let's just do the big, dark, and dirty that everybody is so afraid of. I don't even know if I've even mentioned it to you guys before. Okay, so this is probably a big fat no-no. Can I tell it? It's your story to tell. I don't know if I should tell it. I'm getting really dizzy. But it's my favorite. Okay, so as a primal witch, we go through initiations with Hecate, Lucifer, and Belial. And it's a very private thing. It's a very beautiful thing. And I loved every minute of it. I was astro traveled. I was taken to, I didn't know where I was, but I was looking around and it looked like kind of a cave type environment. I was on a slab, like a stone slab, like an altar. And then I was on there, and then Hecate was standing in front of me here. And then Lucifer was in the back over here, and then Belial was right there. And then there was a bunch of beings all around me. I don't know who they all were, but I was looking up at her, at Hecate, like this, and then blood just came pouring all over me. Just like pouring all over me, like it was going in my mouth and in my eyes, and I was like, choking on it and everything. And I was looking around and I was like, I'm so happy to see you guys. And then there were these big floating tiles. Big floating tiles that were just floating like next to where I was at. And one of them had a sigil and it was burning, and it was Lucifer's sigil. And then the next one had Hecate's primary sigil, which is this one right here. This one was burning. This one was burning. And then the next one had Belial's. And they were just floating there. And I remember looking at them and going, how beautiful they are. And I was just like gagging and choking on all the blood that she was pouring all over me. And I was just so happy to be there, and I wasn't scared, and I was excited and thanking everyone. And then I woke up like, choking on it, and that was it. But it was so, it just felt so, so beautiful to me. And I don't know if everyone goes through that, but I went through that, and I loved it. And so they do things. You'll go through a lot of ceremonies and rituals and rites and things like that in the other realms. As you work through the books, the primal books, you will, things will happen. As soon as you open them, you could feel the energy. As soon as you take them out of the packaging that they come in, you could feel the energy like they're magic. It's magic. And, Hi, Diana. I'm fine. And then, things happen, and sometimes she'll pop me in places, and I'll be there to just like help someone, and I'll go in and help them. And then that's it. It just depends. Like, I don't know. Everybody's different. and has different things going on. You're so sweet, honey. You're adorable. You're cute. But you know, it's a real life path. If you're not capable of giving your whole life to the path, then don't start it. If you're not capable of, you know, you have to be able to do it. If you're not, then no, don't do it. You know, and not everybody's called to be a perma witch. Not everybody is called to do it. Most people can't handle it. And I respect that. And I don't get mad at people that try and then can't do it and then bow out with honor and dignity. I don't have a problem with that. I've had people do that in my Queen of Hell group. I've had people leave in not good ways, and I've had people leave in very respectful ways and just say, I can't do it. It's not for me. It's too much for me to handle. This is not my calling. And sell their books but let me know first and tell me what's happening so that if they need help, I can help them. But when they do it in a in that fashion, I have no problem with that. The people who try to smash and destroy and divide the group, and I mean, I've been through all of that, and with jealousy issues and things like that, I just can't have it. Even if it's my own friends, even if it's people that I love that are in the group and they have so much jealousy issues with other people in the group, things like that, even though I love them, it's still it's the group, the Queen of Hell will always come first, and so I have to remove them. And it's not that I want to, but I can't allow the division to stay in there. And so you have to be able to always put the Queen of Hell first. And that's the parental way. And that's just how it is. She's number one. And Lucifer is amazing, and he loves to play with me and do fun things with me, manifest things in front of me and stuff just to see what happens, and I enjoy it because I like seeing physical evidence, and so I love that he does that because I am all about the physical evidence. I love to take pictures of it. Look at this, look at that. I love the physical evidence because my whole life there's never been physical evidence of shit. And so now I'm just like all about it. And I have tons of it. I have so much physical evidence of my path that it is crazy. And people think that I'm fucking crazy because I have so much. And they're like, yeah, sure, swear to you. I do not manifest any of it. It just happens. Anyone you could recommend for teaching beginners? I always ask the great questions. The best teacher is Hecate. I'm sorry, but there is no one person that could teach you besides her at this point in time. True. True that. Is my family automatically protected because you serve Hecate? Yes, they're all protected. She's not going to let anything happen to them because it will affect my path. So if you fuck with them, you're affecting my path. If you affect my path, my beetles will destroy you. And so will Billy L. If they don't, Billy L will. But he's the one who gave me the beetles. And it's just not going to happen. But I mean, people still try. People still try. And I can't stop that. There's nothing I could do about it. If they want to try, then they're going to do it. People are going to do what they're going to do. And that's, their life choice. Nancy, no worries. I'm not stupid. People do try, though. And I don't understand it. It's like, why would you put your energy on that? Why would you? Why? Please say sorry to me. What? God. My question was not answered. See, let me scroll up and see if I can find it. I'm sure a lot of people. Okay, wait. Please wait. What is the process I have to go through before you can cast a spell for me? I am on the street. Oh, sweetheart, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to help you. I don't know. I feel bad. I can't do anything for you. I don't know. Get on your Facebook page and start a GoFund account or something. Go to like the courthouse or the police station and ask them if they have shelters. There's lots of things like that you could do. There's go to the housing authority, ask them if they have funding to put you up in a hotel. There's all kinds of things you could do depending on where you're at. You start out at the police station and see if they can, find a shelter. I have primal brothers and sisters who are homeless too, and I mean that's getting worked out, but still, they started in shelters, so people have to go through certain things sometimes, and I don't know the purpose, and I wish that I could like write you a check and send it to you, but I don't think that would help your situation. I have a great question. You're so funny. You don't have to announce your questions. For us all, what do you think of people that a sexual active and in a relationship would hit you up, should hit you up in the future? I don't know what you mean. I remember the first spell I cast was a money spell, and it got me $5. Hey, it worked. I have a great question for you. What do you think of people that a sexually active when they're in a relationship hit you up? I don't know what you mean. It's sad being homeless. I was almost homeless because my parents couldn't afford rent and money was hard to come by, and my parents are poor. It's hard. I mean, I've been through many hard times in my life. Many hard times. And so I know how you feel, but You just got to pick yourself up and go find a shelter, get a job, start over, you know. If you're disabled and you can't work, then the government has programs to help you. I'm not quite sure what you're saying to me. Basically, I'm saying, is there a spell that can help us get more attractive in Lucifer's name? A beauty spell or an attraction spell. Yes, there's lots of attraction spells you could do. To get more girls. Hang on a second. Yeah, I know. I know, Kelly. It's part of life. You go through hard times. Yep. Sometimes Akate will let things go bad or stagnant or she'll let you go through hard times. She'll let everything fall apart just to get you to a place where you're ready to do something about it or to better yourself or whatever the situation may be. I'll be going off now. Bye, DMA. I'll see you later. Good night. You're welcome. I'll be messaging you on email. Yeah. Okay. There are programs that can help you get jobs too, sweetheart. You just need to apply yourself and do the best you can. I'm sure it will all get worked out. Does your family and friends know your Billy L's, especially your boyfriend? Yeah. Afraid of the anger. Yeah. And argue with you. Just asking out of curiosity, not making fun. Yeah, no, it's a thing. It's a thing. Well, it's always kind of been that way, but yeah, they have to watch their P's and Q's nowadays, for sure. My boyfriend learned that the hard way a couple last month or so ago. He had a hard month of everything he touching turned to shit, and glass breaking. Oh, you want to touch me? Go ahead, right here. Do it. And yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's a thing. They try to be very respectful now, which is nice. I appreciate that for the most part, except for my daughter. She don't give a fuck. But, she's a little shit, so. Yeah, there's no middleman. You guys, if you guys want to build a relationship with the gods, then build a relationship with them. That's what I did. Oh, thank you. But yeah, just you guys start out small, okay? Start with like a picture of them or their sigil and put it on, frame it, make it a cute little, beautiful little display of your desire to know them and put it on a little plant stand or end table or your dresser or whatever. And get them a candle, or a 7-day candle or whatever kind of candle you want. Get them a crystal, a glass of brandy or water or whatever. Put a flower in a vase and put it all together there, and then pray to them, ask them, talk to them, you know, tell them that you want to get to know them and that you're really attracted to them, and that, you know, so build a relationship with them. Why did you turn off my ghost box? You know, do the work. And if you can't, you don't have time, or you're not allowed, or whatever, then that's when you hire people like me and use my relationship with the gods to cast for you. It's just okay. Either way. All right, you guys, I am an hour and 16 minutes in, so I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I have tons of work to do tonight, and I can't wait to get started on it any longer. I don't think so. But I could be wrong. I don't know, because if they get jealous, I don't know about it. So yes, dear, yours is up, I believe, right? Isn't this yours? What is your name? Your real name? And I'll tell you if this one's yours. Or give me your initials. Nope, this is not yours. That's weird. I really thought this one was yours. Yours is a curse. Yours isn't until tomorrow. Right? You guys, I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to do still this week. So you have to wait. You have no choice. But I did get all this stuff. I'm going to do it like I did the last one because the fire ants loved it. And so I'm excited about it. I made a dough, and then in the dough I'm putting all kinds of curse. My doom powder will be in there, all smashed into the dough, and then I activate it with my blood and my and stuff, and then it goes into the fire ant hill with their petition and picture. And then of course I do the dough is like a form of offering for the ants. And so I'm excited about it. I love doing that spell so much. The ants devoured the last one in like, I don't know, I think it was out there for like 2 days, and they annihilated it. Yes, I continuously work on it for 3 days. Well, every day for 3 days, it gets a new candle, and it's in on my working altar. There's like these squares like this. It's like I want to say it's a 200-year-old door, but it has these squares like this, and then in each square there's like foil down. There's like, there is sigils. They're all activated and crazy powerful. And then there's, the crystals that go on the sides and stuff to keep them all in their own thing. And then I go to each one every day, each spell that's in each square, and I put energy into it. Yes, I use blood. And so, yeah, that's how it works. And every day they get a new candle for 3 days, only 3 days. Unless I'm not getting good energy. If for some reason, occasionally, I won't get good energy and I'll just be like, oh my gosh. I don't like to do curses. If I'm going to do a spell on someone, I want their picture, their name, their date of birth. Sometimes I'll do it without like the year they were born. Like if you have the picture, their name, and the month and day, but not the year, that's okay. If you're just missing one small detail, that's okay. But I want the picture for sure. You've got to have the picture. I need to be able to see the eyes so that I can make a spiritual, an energy connection to them. It's a big thing. You got to have it. The name, you need the name. The name's got to be there. The picture's got to be there, and at least a partial birthday. I prefer. If I'm doing like a whole family like thing, and you don't have everybody's birthday, but you have their name in a picture, then that's fine. It's like a whole thing, and so it won't be hard to make that energy connection because I'm connecting to the whole family, and so. I have cards. I've done card readings. I just don't have time for it. Card readings for me take a lot of time, and they suck the energy out of you. Like, oh my gosh. Well, because if all you do is card readings, that's one thing. But I do castings and everything, and so with card readings. I have to do divination work. I have to call your guides to come in. I have to call your ancestors to come in. I have to call everybody in to answer these questions that you have. And then I put it all together, all their answers and what each card means. And I put it all together. And then I do the video and I just break it down for you real quick in the video. So the video is like, 6 minutes long when really it took me an hour and a half to do it. And so I don't do it like other people do it. I don't know how to do it like that because I don't want to pull it out of myself. I want to pull it from your guides. And so it's just different. And I just don't have time for it. I don't have an extra hour and a half to do that. You know what I mean? So I'll do them occasionally. Akate will make me do one. She'll be like, it's time for you to do a reading. And I'll be like, okay. But if she doesn't tell me I have to do it, then I won't. Then I just don't do it. It's not fun. And your guides always get mad at me. So I don't like that. Because I'm summoning them. I'm commanding that they come and answer these questions. And they don't fucking like it. They don't appreciate it. I'm like, too bad. Get in here and answer these questions. And then they're like, who do you think you're messing with? And I'm like, don't you know who I am? Answer the question. And they're like, okay. But it's like a whole thing. It's like I have to battle them to get them to answer the questions. Because they don't like me. Because they have to do what I say. And they don't like it. So I don't like doing readings, but I'll do them occasionally, but it's not my favorite. Anyways, I'm out of here. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out. Stay tuned for my videos. And I will see you soon. Bye.